I try to use logic and reason to draw conclusions. Of course, I'm a partisan for liberty, for the Constitution, for our country. But that doesn't mean you can't really analyze things and then set it up into the format to advance your agenda, and our agenda is a righteous agenda. Now, it's very interesting, having watched the debate and then watching the discussions all day long on cable, reading about online and in newspapers where some of the surveys and polls go. The media are ecstatic. They feel Kamala Harris had a knockout punch. They are ecstatic. And I'm going to tell you why the media are ecstatic. This, for Kamala Harris, was a debate for the media. That's her constituency. That's her partner. This was a debate for the media. She was trained over 5 days. You know, there are dog trainers out there. There's trainers for people to ride bicycles. There's all kinds of... Well, she was trained for this debate to appeal to the media, because she's been ducking the media. The media is in her corner no matter what, but the media are losing face. So it was a debate preparation and a debate for her, for the media. She had her one-liners. She had her cheap shots. She had over 25 lies. We're going to get into that. And that's what her target was, the media. And that's why even the New York Slimes says today, but did she make any headway with people who are still on the fence, with people who still do not understand her positions? And the answer is no, or mostly no. So the media are celebrating her because she attacked Donald Trump repeatedly, viciously, underhandedly, lied about everything from Charlottesville to bloodbath and so forth and so on. And they got excited because the media, unfortunately in America today, are populated with Democrat Party activists, former Hill staffers, former Obama, Clinton staffers, Biden staffers, people who date them, people who cheat with them, people who are married to them. It's a real incestuous relationship. So the media are mostly a cesspool of reprobates. So they were thrilled. They were thrilled. But in order to win a debate and effectively win the presidency, you got to get votes. You got to get votes. As I sit here now, almost 24 hours later, I cannot tell you, you cannot tell me, nobody can say what her plan is for reducing food prices, what her plan is for reducing gasoline prices, what her plan is for tackling inflation, what her plan is for reducing the price of automobiles and trucks, what her plan is for reducing the price of housing, not handing out $25,000. How are you going to reduce the price? Now, these are 5 areas that are essential to virtually every family, to virtually every person. This is how you sustain yourself. This is what the economy, the core part of the economy, is all about. Food, mobility, gasoline, inflation, the value of money, the cost of things, housing, and vehicles. And you have no idea where she stands. Now, you and I do know that she's a radical leftist and so forth, but she has to conceal that. So she had every opportunity to present to the American people substance. She didn't provide substance on anything. She didn't say a damn thing about what she would do to improve the economic condition of working people, blue-collar people, middle-class people, poor people. Not a thing. Nothing. Zero. But the media were thrilled. But the media don't matter. Undecided voters have no idea where she stands on the economy. None. Again, she's a Marxist. She's a socialist. You and I know. She wants to nationalize health care and turn it over to the central government. We know where she stands on all these issues. But undecided voters, many of whom are the uninformed voters, they don't know about her past. They're not focused on her past. They watch that debate, and they walk away still dumbfounded. Now, I understand the reprobates on MSNBC and CNN. They don't care about any of that. People in the media make enough money. They can stuff their face with quiche. They can drive around in gas-guzzling cars while preaching electric vehicles. Inflation doesn't affect them. Housing prices don't affect them, and all the rest of it. They're so completely out of touch with so many of you. Completely out of touch. Like Mika Brzezinski, she was this, she was that, she was this, she was that. It was absolutely fantastic. She didn't say anything of substance. Nothing. So who cares if she wins the media scoring on the debates? Who cares? She was going to win that no matter what. And so the media celebrate. Again, who cares if the media celebrate? Let's look at immigration. What exactly is her plan to stem the flow of millions, tens of millions of illegal immigrants into this country? Some of whom are terrorists, some of whom are murderers, some of whom are would-be murderers, rapists, you name it. From Venezuela gangs, MS-13, fentanyl killing 100,000 Americans a year. She said nothing. She would sign a bipartisan bill. That bipartisan bill isn't going to pass because it's not bipartisan, number one. Number two, it doesn't do anything except enshrine current policy. Well, current policy is the reason why we're having so much mayhem. Sex slavery of women, of children. Slavery like we haven't seen since the end of the Civil War, of mostly brown and black people. What's her solution? She has no solution. She's the problem. So again, I'm sitting there, maybe undecided voter, maybe a low information voter. I didn't get any information from her. She's supposed to be talking to me so I can figure out who I am going to vote for. This isn't a fashion show, if you will. Oh, I like her because, we're not running for student government here, who is socially liked by the media or socially liked, and who cares? And the third big issue, at least to many people, crime. What is she going to do about crime? She didn't say a thing. Nothing. What is she going to do about crime? Nothing. She's not going to do anything. She does believe in defunding the cops. She did fund a group that provided money for criminals, the most violent criminals imaginable in 2020, to get early release. So what is she going to do about it? We don't know. So when it comes to the economy, when it comes to the border, when it comes to crime, she didn't say a damn substantive thing, let alone a substantive thing that most Americans want to hear. Nothing. Nothing. But she won the media debate vote. They think she's fantastic. Oh, my God. Did you see? What did that clown on CNN say? What is that guy's name? That Maoist guy. I forget his name. Van Jones. Oh, she spanked him and he came back for more. Okay, Mr. Mao. That's Marxist. Very good. These people are out of touch with you. They're not struggling. That's why they support her in the Democrat Party. They don't mind what's going on economically. They're unaffected by it. They could close down every steel mill. They could close down every assembly line in this country, and they wouldn't give a damn. Even though it would eventually impact them, doesn't matter. They don't care. They don't care. So when it comes to three crucial issues, the economy, immigration, and crime, she said absolutely nothing substantive. Absolutely nothing. Zero.